Hello everyone, my name is Anuj Biswas and in this video we are going to look at quarter 5 forces and SWOT analysis of Deloitte. So I'm going to start with the quarter 5 forces and will be carried by Tausif for the SWOT analysis. So let's start. So let's talk about quarter 5 force model. It is a model which is a groundwork scheme for analyzing the level of competition within the business industry and its strategic developments. This quarter 5 forces was invented by Michael Porter. Quarter 5 forces includes threat of new entrants, bargaining power of buyer, threat of substitutes, bargaining power of suppliers, industry rivalry. So now let's discuss in details about the Deloitte analysis using quarter 5 forces. Threat of new entrants. The economics of scale. The economics of scale is fairly difficult to achieve in the industry which Deloitte operates. It also makes production costlier for the new entrants. Next is product differentiation. The product differentiation is stronger within the industry, where firms in the industry sell differentiated products rather than standardized products. The capital requirement. The capital requirement within the industry are high, therefore making it difficult for the new entrants to set up their business as high expenditure need to be incurred. The government policies. The government policies within the industry require strict licensing and legal requirements to be fulfilled before a company can start selling. So next we are going to talk about the bargaining power of buyers. More suppliers. The number of suppliers in the industry in which Deloitte operates is a lot more than the number of firms producing the product. Product differentiation. The product differentiation within the industry is high, which means that the buyers are not able to find alternative firms producing a particular product. The income of the buyers. The income of the buyers within the industry is low, which means that there is a pressure to purchase low price, making the buyers more price sensitive. The quality of the products is important to the buyers and these buyers make frequent purchases. Next, we are going to talk about the threat of substitute products or services. The very few substitutes that are available are also produced by low profit earning industries. There is no ceiling on the maximum profit that firms can earn in the industry which Deloitte operates. The very few substitutes available are of high quality but are way more expensive. Comparatively, firms producing within the industry in which Deloitte operates sell at a lower price than the substitutes with adequate quality. This means that the buyers are less likely to switch to substitute products. This means that the threat of substitute products is weak within the industry. Next, we are going to talk about the bargaining power of suppliers. So in bargaining power of suppliers, the number of suppliers in the industry in which Deloitte operates is a lot compared to buyers. This means that the suppliers have less control over the price and makes the bargaining power of suppliers a weaker force. Products are standardized. The products that these suppliers provide are fairly standardized, less differentiated and low switching cost. This makes it easier for buyers like Deloitte to switch suppliers. This makes the bargaining power of suppliers a weaker force. Next, we are going to talk about the rivalry among the existing companies. So the rivalry of Deloitte are KPMG, EY, PwC, GT, BDO. Now I would like to hand over the SWOT analysis of Deloitte to Tausif. Thank you.
Thank you, Anirudh, for highlighting the key points related to Porter's 5 forces. Hi there, my name is Tausif Ahmed and I would like to carry forward the presentation with SWOT analysis of Deloitte. Let's understand what is SWOT. Well, there is a situations in everyone's life where they need to take decisions related to personal or professional life. Every decision made for future need to be analyzed first. Well, SWOT analysis is a technique which helps to understand strength, weakness, opportunity and threat along with their influence on the current business model. It is a strategy where we can assess the internal and external factors that influence the company's micro and macro environment. Let's understand each of them in detail. Strength. Strength is the biggest assets of any individual. The major strengths of Deloitte are best for consulting and advisory. Deloitte assists clients by providing services in the areas of strategies and operations, technology integrations, human capital, enterprise application, and short-term outsourcing. In 2019, consulting accounted for almost 40% of worldwide revenue, earning $18.7 billion for Deloitte. Deloitte's audit market share stood at 22% and it served 82% of the Fortune Global 500 companies. Extensive global presence with several maven clients. Deloitte has its presence over 150 countries with a workforce of 312,000 and is recognized for its world-class services. It has an extensive global presence with many expert clients. Huge areas of expertise. Deloitte provides various kinds of services. They are into audit, tax, management, consulting, financial advisory, risk advisory, and legal. Deloitte provides this service to more than 286,000 professionals across the world. Among the top 4, Deloitte stands among the big 4 professional service firms that is a great strength to the company. Well, nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. Let's see some of Deloitte's opportunities. Finance and audit expertise. As Deloitte has expertise in financial and auditing, it could help in global financial services. Mid-market businesses. While Deloitte has its various products and services in serving their customers, it can venture into the mid-market business. This provides a lot of opportunity for the company. Small firm acquisition. On acquiring a small firm, Deloitte could extend its business further. This would provide more opportunity for the company to expand in terms of advancing their areas with changing consumer demands and technology advancement. Expand its business operations. Deloitte can expand its market to people predicting analytics. This is a huge opportunity for them. It can describe the factors that make for an engaged employees and that define the optimized organizational model and culture. Let's talk about the weaknesses of Deloitte. Knowing our weakness is as important as knowing our strength. The major weaknesses of Deloitte are intense competitions. There are many competitions for Deloitte and hence it has limited market share growth. Dispute. There were various disputes and legal issues for Deloitte that has spoiled the brand reputation. This is a huge weakness for the company. Litigations and regulatory actions. Deloitte has into the lawsuit and had to settle it with charges to Adelphia Communications, Canadian Bar Associations, Leviant, and Standard Chartered. Controversies. During the year 2011, Deloitte was commissioned by the tobacco industry to accumulate a report on illicit tobacco. Email hacks. During the year 2017, Deloitte suffered a cyber attack and had broken the confidentiality of the clients. This has become a great weak point for the company. One must analyze the threat before doing anything. Let's see what are the threats for Deloitte. Strong competitors. There seems to be a lot of competitors in the market. When there is still competition from the existing industry players, this will eventually tend to reduce the market share for Deloitte. Currency fluctuations. When there is currency fluctuations, there seems to be a hit in the international project. This is a serious threat to the business. Knowledge centers. When companies set up their own knowledge centers, this could impact the business of consulting firms. Startup companies. Many startup companies penetrate the market can also be a threat to the company's business. Many legal issues. Many legal issues and lawsuits harms the brand image of the company. Well, that's all for the SWOT analysis of Deloitte. So I would like to conclude saying every business organization should analyze their strength, weakness, opportunities and threat. It helps to build what we can do well, to address what we are lacking, to minimize risk and to take the greatest possible advantage for success. Thank you so much. Stay home, stay safe.